All right, y'all. So I might get a little passionate during this recording, bro, because I absolutely can't stand people who like deride or it's just like that's my pet peeve. One of my biggest pet peeves ever. It's genuinely a problem. I feel like a lot of people now, and of course I ain't gonna lie, the whole glaze era and all that stuff. There's definitely some times where it gets thrown around when it's not really glazing or deriding. But people say it is just because you can't compliment people nowadays or you can't show support. So I think it gets overused. But when it is used effectively and properly in the right context, it's quite literally the worst thing that's ever been invented. Like, I don't get it. Like, the whole deriding and all that, like, it's cool to, like, have people that you support and all that. Or have people you want to be like and have idols. That's completely fine. But when regular people just start deriding each other, it's just sad, bro. Like, and I think it all starts, honestly, around, like, probably like middle school to high school. Excuse me, I'm tired. I just woke up. I had a crazy long night. But yeah, like the D-Ride effect, especially in high school. Like I give it. If you're in middle school, I might let it slide just because you're in middle school. You're still learning, whatever. But if you're in high school, especially if you're anywhere above a sophomore and you still D-riding other people, do, bro, you gotta reevaluate your life. Cause like, what are you riding him so hard for, bro? Like, relax. Get your own set of nuts, bro. Like, let it go. Some good examples and stuff like that is just like the popularity thing and all that. That's why I never tried to stand out or try to be popular with people because I knew it was never genuine. I knew people were just deriding each other to fit in and try to be cool together, all this other stuff. Like, it was just weird to me. And luckily for me, I had good friends who I didn't have to try to impress or be cool around. I could just be myself around. But there's people I would see and know who just are two completely different people around certain people. Like, he's cool when he's around, whatever. This dude shows up, he's a whole nother person. Now he's meat riding. Now he's trying to crack jokes or whatever. Like, and I think I seen this in the TV show. I can't remember what show it was, but like it was this dude who was friends with his friend, and like he had a friend that he was cool with, right? And when other people would come around, he started trying to act rude to his friend. Like, he just do a whole 360. And there's real life people like that who are just like, maybe not in that same context where they're being mean to their friends and stuff, but they just try too hard to be liked by other people. And it's kind of pathetic, bro. Like, you trying that hard to get liked by somebody who don't already like you naturally is just disrespectful to yourself and to the people who do like the person you actually are. Why would you disrespect people who actually respect you by showing out or trying to act different? Like, and then deriding can come down to so many other things too, like people just being overly invested in other people's lives. Like, that's probably one of the biggest things nowadays too, is that it's just normalized as being overly invested in other people. And I'm not even talking about on a scale where it's like, what's the word that people love to throw around? Um, what's the word? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's the word that people be using for like parasocial. That's the word. People be trying to just throw stuff around. Like, I don't care what you like. I don't care about none of that. Like, I really don't care. Like, if you want to see what Drake ate today on Instagram, that's fine. I'm not mad at you for that. That's your own personal choice. Like, I'm not gonna say you a D-rider for that. But for me, it's a problem when like you're overly invested to the point where you're trying to sit and argue tooth and nail to somebody about their opinion, right? Like, for me personally, friendly banner is cool. Like, I don't mind having a little discussion. Like, oh yeah, I think Jordan's better than LeBron, etc., whatever. That's fine. I've done it with my friends plenty of times. Right? We just have friendly banner about it. It's cool. But then it gets to a disgusting level where you literally like, if I'm watching a TikTok edit and I type in the comment section like let's say it's a Kyrie Irving edit. Type in the comment section, yo, Kyrie's candles is crazy. Fire emoji. Some dude gonna type back, bro, AI was way better. He played in a harder era. Why are you texting? I don't, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, go do something. Like, I'm watching a TikTok edit that had nothing to do with you, and I'm just saying, yo, Kyrie handles this fire. You come out of nowhere talking about some AI. Like, okay, that's what's up. But I didn't ask you. Like, Why are you deriding a whole nother man who doesn't know you? Like, that's what's my issue. I don't care if you watching other people's stories, whatever. That personal stuff is cap, because what people act like is, oh, they act like they don't care about celebrities or what celebrities are doing. But deep down they do, and it's just like, you're trying to fake it. I don't care if you care. I really don't. But don't start deriding somebody who's not even invested in the conversation. Or like, this really I think I told this story before at work. I don't know if I did, but this story really had me genuinely tight. Not even tight, but it just like, why are you... So basically, here's what happened. And you can argue in the comments whether you think I'm right or not. I don't really care. It's just my personal opinion. I don't know the person I'm talking about, nor do they know me. But I consider myself a pretty good basketball player, right? Now, the basketball I play is more like street ball, ISO style basketball. So if it came into like a real 5-on-5 game, there's a lot of people who would cook me. But in my defense, I feel like if we're playing 1-on-1, which is definitely a different form of basketball, which people always forget for some reason, 1-on-1 is not 5-on-5. There's plenty of people I can beat 1-on-1 who I don't think I'm better than. Plenty of people. Because 1-on-1 is not 5-on-5. It's a whole nother game. So I was talking with my mans at work. This was a while ago, by the way. He showed me Juju Watkins, and like she's like the top tier of like female basketball players now. Like, she's crazy. She got handles and all this other stuff that just isn't normally commonly seen in the women's era. But me personally, I got an ego. I'm confident myself in my ability in anything. Not only Juju, not just because she's a female, it's other stuff, which doesn't really matter, but that's what he was trying to say. I think I can beat a lot of people. Now, is it delusional? It might be, but that's, hey, you got to have that type of confidence in yourself. And I personally feel that way. So, like I said, that's just my opinion. I'm not going to, like, try to convince you. I'm just letting you know my opinion. So when I debate people, it's not really much of a debate. It's more like a conversation, because I know debates don't go nowhere unless you're trying to open someone's brain. So I'm not going to sit and say, yeah, I'm better than Juju because this. I can be here 1-on-1 because this. Nah, I just think in my heart, I can be here 1-on-1. So that's what I said. He's like, no, bro, you can't be here, man. This and that. And he gets to frying. Like, he's saying all this stuff about her or whatever. Keep in mind, this is the same dude who cannot guard. Like, you can't guard me yourself. If we play 1-on-1 right now, I'd bake you 21-0. Like, you wouldn't touch the rock. But you're going tooth and nail for a person who doesn't know you breathing right now. Like, think about that. If you were to see me on the court right now, you wouldn't touch the ball. But you're arguing tooth and nail over a human that doesn't know you're breathing. Keep in mind, though. Alright, that happens. We're arguing, whatever. Not even arguing, but it's like a friendly debate. And here's what threw me off. It's a friendly debate into the point where he gets genuinely tight. To the point where it's borderline disrespect. So now you're disrespecting me over somebody who you don't know. And that's when it's deriding. Like, why are you deriding that hard? And she's a girl. She doesn't even have one. You still jumping on it like this. Like, what? He's talking about some... If I have to bet my money on, if I have to bet money on, I bet on my money on her, this and that, and he's like, you can't go. Like, he's teeing up, and I'm just like, cool. Me personally, I don't entertain. Shout out Kevin Gates, I love this. I'm gonna keep. That might have to make this my a new like quote or something for like the stream or something. But he said you're a victim of what you entertain. The minute he start teeing up, he lost me in the conversation. There's no point in talking to you anymore, because now you can't control your emotions in a conversation. That's a red flag to me. I don't converse with people like that. If you don't know how to control yourself, we have nothing to talk about. Because I'm not going to get into a fist fight over Juju Watkins and who I think is going to win in a 1-on-1. So he gets to teeing up. I was like, whatever. Like, and at this point, and here's the thing that really throws me. It's very openly clear that I'm done. Like, there's just no point in us talking about. I'm done in the conversation. I'm the kind of person. I'm very open going to the point where, like, I'll let you think what you want. That's what I said. I'm not biased, right? If I think I could be Juju Watkins in a 1-on-1, that's cool. That's my opinion. That doesn't mean you can change my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm letting you know. If you don't agree, then you don't agree. It's cool. I just was not going to make no ground. Okay, whatever. I agree. You disagree. That's fine. So, I don't know what it is, but it's just never enough. Like, I'm like, you know what? You're right. Maybe I can't beat her. And I just walk away. I'm done. There's no point in arguing. I'm not going to argue and waste my energy on something that doesn't benefit me, right? Shout out to Nino Payne, that Kendrick and Drake song. Why would I argue about... He said, I got real life problems. Why would I worry about Kendrick and Drake? That's a fact, bro. I'm not finna argue about something that's not helping me benefit in life, bro. Like, it's pointless. I do it purely for the love of the game. Like, I can pick and choose when to debate people because I know it doesn't benefit me. Like, if it doesn't help me in any regard, it's purely leisure. Like, I'm not gonna invest my life and spirit into it. So he says that, whatever. I go back to the break room. I'm chilling. Like 2-3 minutes later, he comes showing me film. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm done, bro. Like, why are you trying to show me her highlights? Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm done with the convo, bro. Like, realistically, I feel like I can beat a couple NBA centers just because I feel like I'm quick enough to get to the rim, whatever. So it has nothing to do with her being a girl. It's not like that. It's just I'm confident in my ability, like I said earlier. So showing me the highlights, all this stuff. I'm like, bro, that's what's up. All right, that's what's up. Like, I don't really care. Another coworker jumps in. Yeah, man, I don't know if you can beat her. This and that. If you do, the score will be close. Cool. I wasn't talking to you, but all right, that's what's up. He says, and then he starts, and he you know, shout out to him though because he knows a little bit about psychology. He tries to give me a little back, and he said, if you were to play most of them though, I feel like you'd win. He's like, if you play 90% of them, I feel like you win. I was like, that's what's up. And he starts laughing, and I'm like, what's funny? He said, because I know in your head, you thinking I could beat all of them, which was a fact. I was definitely thinking that, but it just goes to show. That it goes to show I didn't even verbalize it, and he knew what I was thinking, and still was trying to pry at it. Like, really think about it. I didn't even say it. Like, because think about it. Up until this point, we was arguing for like maybe 10 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. I was invested. I ain't gonna cap. I was invested. Just because when I feel passionately about something, I'm just not gonna let somebody walk over my passion. But once it gets out of hand and it gets out of like the point where it's no longer like entertainment for me, I kind of just there's no point. And I'm not arguing just to argue to have fun. Like, that's not the kind of person. It's just like it was a genuine conversation up until the point where they started getting heated. And I just decided my character. I'm not finna argue about a whole nother person. Now, maybe she might fry me. Like I said, I don't know. But I'm just confident in my ability. I feel like everyone should be. If you're not, then you're just wasting your time. Why would you not feel like you're better than you are? Like, now there's definitely things that you can't be delusional in, like life. Like, you have to learn some form of realistic. Like, actually, I lied. Don't even take that advice either, because anyone who thinks that way, like realistic, be realistic, don't be delusional. People who think that way never achieve what they're supposed to. You're supposed to think unrational. You're supposed to think all this other stuff because that's the only way it gets done. How are you going to invent a light bulb if you're not thinking outside the box? Like, all these people who do great things, they're never thinking this isn't possible because it's not rational. Like, you got to be the weird one who thinks weird and guess how you get stuff to happen. But regardless, this video is about D-Riding, so let me get back to that. But yeah, we had a whole 10-minute plus debate about a whole nother person who didn't even know we were all breathing in a room, which is crazy work. So, you know, that was pretty much it. But it's just like, D-Riding can be a very scary thing, right? It's very powerful, especially nowadays with, you know, the internet, social media. But I'm not really mad at the internet. I mean, it bothers me, but like I said, the dude in the AI comment, that wasn't real. That was just a scenario, by the way. But stuff like that is so common. It's just sickening, bro. Like, today, my friend showed me yesterday. He showed me an edit of LeBron, and they had "Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson, and it was a LeBron version. And I'm like, it's funny. I get it's a troll, but like, bro, it gets to a point. Like, what are we doing, y'all? Like, come on, let's lock in. But that's pretty much it, bro. It's just this D-Riding effect is crazy. Like, I just personally, it bothers me, like, to a whole nother level that people will actually deride human beings like their lives depend on it. And it's really never that deep. Maybe I'm a hater, I don't know. But me personally, it's just something I'll never be able to get into. But that's it for this video. This is kind of long. I ain't gonna make it too much longer. If you made this far, like, comment, subscribe. We just hit 450 followers on Twitch, which is actually fire. This month has been amazing. We're trying to get to 500. We almost there. And then as total subscribers, I don't really care about subs, but I mean, we're trying to hit 15, so that'd also be tough. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Catch your next upload. That's pretty much it for today.